Hello boys and girls, welcome to GMX's Construct. Now, in this lesson we're going to talk about why use gearboxes. So, for example, here is the El Mundo chassis. Now, El Mundo has an incredibly powerful engine and can quite merrily crawl over anything without it. But using a gearbox allows the wheels to stay in constant contact with the ground rather than putting in a massive amount of power and then just spinning them out and then they just go through the floor. Gearboxes allow you better control over the power you have. A few more gearboxes here. Normally what you want to do with a gearbox is gear down any power coming in, which means you have to go from a small gear to a big gear. Now the gears mostly you have in the no, it's not SV anymore, it's the physics pack. PHX, because people complain when I call it physics. Which come under the, where are we? It's robotic and gears. And you have a load of gears in there. You have some random ones like the gear 12x12, but you want the gear 2s, which are model slash mechanical slash gears 2 slash gear blah blah blah. See, these ones fit together. All the gear 2 gears fit together, as in they mesh. What is meshing? Meshing is where the gear teeth overlap each other to allow the movement of energy between two gears. So these two gears overlap, they mesh together, no teeth skip, no teeth crash into each other. All the Gear 2 pack gears do that. However, the Gear 2 pack gears are rather large, so what I suggest doing is going onto the Gearbox.org site and downloading the Gear Pack, which contains a load of much smaller, much nicer gears. These also come in two sizes. They come in a regular size, Gear 1, they come in a slightly smaller size. You've got the smaller size there and the bigger size there. They will fit together, but they'll skip a tooth, so I wouldn't suggest doing it like this. I'd suggest just doing it the regular way and using the big gears and big gears. Okay, so as I said, using gears means you want to gear down your power, meaning you want to go from small to large. So if I spin this input here, I get an in of about, let's call it 80 RPM and an out of 20. Now, all that RPM hasn't disappeared, it's in fact been changed into torque, meaning you can turn more weight easily. Meaning you can then rock crawl up anything, or just go slower if you keep your engine at a constant RPM, because it can be a bit difficult to vary the RPM of an engine depending on how you build. So yeah, basically gearboxes give you torque, they allow you to control an engine better, and they're all wonderful. I suggest using the Gear 2, simple gear pack. I killed myself again. Or, if you can't be asked, just use the gears that come in the PHX3 pack, which is now included with Gary's mod. Remember, all your gears' teeth fit together, and they shouldn't skip any, like these ones over here. And that's the basics why of gearboxes. You get torque out. You can restrict RPM, well you can't restrict RPM, you can do that with a bit of expression, but doing this means you can then control the power that comes out of your engine much easier than say connecting the engine directly to the wheel. But really you don't have to do this, this is more just you can do it, so why not? So that's the basic theory on gearboxes. Lose RPM, gain torque, crawl up things, move heavier weight, rock out in the nightclub. With that we shall now move on to building, which means you're going to have to click the screen. I should order on the building bit. Anyways, I'm Big Adam and I do crap tutorials, but I have gearboxes. Oh, and they're so delightful.